Ever wondered what happens when a crocodile's jaw meets a lion's roar or a zebra's sprint? Today we're diving into 30 jaw-dropping clashes where the wild's fiercest rivals face off in epic battles for survival. Let's jump right in! Crocodile attacks zebra. In this scene, a herd of zebras and wildebeests try to cross the river. Because a crocodile has been waiting in the water, it tries to attack a zebra but misses. Instead, the crocodile turns its attention to a baby wildebeest, clamping down fast. Within a couple of seconds, the baby is torn apart, becoming a meal for the nearby group of crocodiles. A lone zebra is trying to make its way onto land, but a crocodile has chomped down on its hind leg and will not let go. Relaxes for a moment, then bites again, this time down toward the top portion. Prey, in its desperate attempt, suddenly turns around and bites its predator, but is so weak and does not have much energy to defend itself. The crocodile ultimately manages to drag the zebra underwater and concludes the fight. Crocodile attacks wildebeest. While dozens of wildebeest are trying to cross the river, a submerged crocodile suddenly attacks them from underneath, nipping one wildebeest. The panic begins within the herd. While fighting, the wildebeest could not get away from strong jaws. He was dragging him under the water. Another wildebeest is attacked while drinking water by two crocodiles. In agony from the bites to its head, the wildebeest initially breaks free, but one follows it. The moment it gets away from the crocodile, a hippo joins in the attack, adding to the wildebeest's misfortune. Wildebeest in danger. A herd of wildebeest cautiously drinks at the riverbank. Then, without warning, a submerged crocodile strikes, clamping down on one hapless member. The rest of the herd scrambles for safety. In a desperate struggle, the wildebeest tries to pull toward shore, but the crocodile's hold is fierce. Its powerful jaws lock down, ending the wildebeest's fight. A weak wildebeest tries to satisfy his thirst from the river. In a wink of an eye, a crocodile appears and clasps the wildebeest by the head. While struggling, his chances of getting free would barely seem slim since this portion of the river is owned by the crocodile. The hippopotamus intervenes. From nowhere in a flash, a hippo charges ahead, territorial, fearless. The crocodile and the wildebeest are in the way, but the meaning is clear: to let them know the river is his kingdom. Weakened from both the crocodile and hippo attacks, the wildebeest limps ashore. His strides are slow and labored, heavy with the weight of his narrow survival. Crocodile attacks buffalo. A herd of buffalo drink peacefully from the river, with a crocodile in the midst. The crocodile strikes in due time but is shaken off by the buffalo's strength, flinging it to the side. Crocodile versus hippo. A zebra under attack from several crocodiles at the same time fights its way free. Soon, a hippo family approaches the crocodiles to dispute the prize with them. The outnumbered crocodiles back down eventually and give the zebra to the hippos. Crocodile attacks cheetah and jaguar. A cheetah is attacked by a crocodile while drinking. The cheetah puts up quite a fight, but it succumbs to a weak point, a nasty bite, and is dragged underwater. Crocodile attacks baboon. A baboon travels a great deal to get to water, but becomes a target for a crocodile. A fierce battle ensues in which the baboon finally breaks free from a crocodile's grip. Crocodile teased by otter. Rarity. An otter teasing a crocodile, taking little nips at the tail. Large and powerful as it is, no match for such agility. The frustrated crocodile retreats to the water. Crocodile under attack by hippo. While crocodiles are considered the rulers of swamps, the hippos rule the land. To prove that it is in charge, the hippo bites a crocodile. In agony, the crocodile has to run away. In the wild, the time for killing is always close by, but there are heroic acts done by animals too. A hippopotamus helps a zebra get away. A desperate zebra, struggling to free himself from the jaws of a crocodile, receives help from the last thing on earth he could have ever wanted: a hippo. The hippo challenges the crocodile, creating an opportunity for the zebra to pull away to safety. A buffalo's close call. A herd of buffaloes drinks peacefully along the edge of the river, oblivious to the lurking predator. One strikes in a crocodile that manages to bite a buffalo. But in one powerful shake, the buffalo breaks free, leaving the crocodile to retreat. Next, a family of hippos comes into the scene, taking over. Larger and stronger than any other, they send the crocodiles fleeing in a trail to abandon their prey. A lion's unlikely battle. A lion comes to the river to quench its thirst but finds a crocodile right in front of him. The two animals build up tension as the lion unleashes a mighty blow, making the latter struggle and retreat. Lion comes back cautiously to the river and almost misses a deadly strike from a striking again crocodile. The lion retires swiftly to safety, realizing the danger that lurks in the water. Then, not very long after, the tables are turned, and it is the turn of a crocodile to charge at a few lions. But the few lions, although startled by the attack, stick together, refusing to yield any more ground to the reptile. It withdraws and slinks away. How the wild boar escaped. A wild boar comes to drink cautiously, yet it manages to save its life on time from the deadly jaws of a crocodile. Climbing the bank, he had hardly managed to save himself from the mighty crocodile. Not far from here, a group of wild boars forages along the edge of the river and its banks, luring a hungry crocodile. One of the ill-fated boars struggles in its clutches, losing the battle. Crocodile attacks lion. A lion jumps into a shallow river, not aware of the presence of a crocodile near him. He sees to it that the latter does not pursue him and narrowly succeeds in evading him. Later on land, a group of lions has a run-in with the same crocodile. The crocodile, in this high-tension moment, in a desperate bid for survival, tries to fight but is compelled to retreat. Crocodile versus antelope and impala. A Nyala antelope takes on a hungry pack of wild dogs and a hippo. After fending off the hippo, the antelope encounters a crocodile, which quickly takes it down. The antelopes struggle. An impala drinks at the river, suddenly seized by a young crocodile. After a tough fight, it breaks free but meets another killer as it stumbles to shore. Giraffe's defense. Land battles. Off-water, a giraffe is surrounded by lions. Kicking with great force, it sends each approaching lion fleeing backward as the others retreat. Zebra versus lion. The getaway. A zebra, cornered by a lion, kicks furiously to defend itself. In a dramatic standoff, the zebra breaks loose, back into the safety of its herd. A lion has caught a young zebra nearby, and the animal seems helpless. In one powerful charge, a mother zebra releases her calf with a strong kick that forces the lion to retreat. Conflict within species. Animals of the same species even fight sometimes when resources are low. Two zebras enter into an intense battle of bits and kicks to pull their opponent down and become the winner. A hartebeest's close call. A young hartebeest wanders close to a herd of zebras, who instantly turn it into one of their playing tease targets. The zebras then finally give chase in play until its mother shows up, guiding the young one to safety. That said, the animal kingdom constantly reminds us of the delicate balance of power, survival instincts, and the sheer unpredictability of life in the wild. Thanks for watching, and until next time.